you, Webs?
I mean, Smash Sisters is it's been around for quite a few years now at this point.
Yeah, it has.
It started off maybe around 2014, 2015, 2016 kind of era, and it's only grown since then. You know, it's handed over the reins over the years to different people who have done a good job of improving the inclusivity in our scene.
Yeah, right.
And I gotta say, is the music really loud in your ears right now?
Yes, it is.
I
was trying to be cool about it. I was like, you know, they don't know on Twitch. It's fine. It's fine. It's actually dumb loud. I don't know if it's
so
loud for them too, but
yeah.
You know, Smash is definitely a staple.
Yeah.
Especially you know, just seeing women in the scene. I know I just feel like in general it's just hard being a woman in the scene and just any marginalized group coming to do something for their own to, you know, make other women feel welcome. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
so,
and I love that we also put like a front-facing kind of spot for it too.
Right.
We're kicking off the weekend with it. You know, we have it on the mainstream. You know, making it very.
No, it's hype. It's hype.
This music's even louder now.
it is mad loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'm just curious, man. I know there's just like so many just good players out there. I'm trying to see.
I mean, that's one of my favorite things actually. Of when we come out, and we see things like early in the tournament round one pools.
Yeah,
you look at like, you know, doubles,
Mm-hmm.
Smash Sisters, or other side events like that. You get to see a side of the scene that you don't see through just the main event.
Right.
When people
right,
are looking
right.
at, oh, I can't wait for top 64 on Saturday. You know, I'm looking forward to that top 24 Sunday slot.
Right.
It's like there's so much more to be
Right.
experienced and
Right.
to offer.
Because you know that stuff is like kind of just like guaranteed. Like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's not amazing. Obviously, I love watching that stuff too.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
stuff
I'm
like
looking
this
forward
is like it's like very unique, and I feel like it'll determine. I feel like stuff like this is more of like a factor if people stay around than like
Totally.
watching top eights and stuff.
Totally. That's
you know?
that's the next thing I was gonna say. Is it's like you build a scene based not on, you know, what the pinnacle of competition is about. You know.
Right.
It's about the people who build the scene from the ground up. We've got our beautiful production crew here helping us out today.
Yes.
We were talking a little bit earlier today about how long a lot of these people have been working in Smash and how they've grown in their roles over the years. I'm going to give a special shout out to one of our lead directors, Juna.
Let's go, Juna.
Who has come straight from the ground floor up, you know, working off of a laptop stream in 2015 in the basement of the Marriott Hotel in Little Italy in Chicago, coming all the way up to 2022 and leading this production.
It's kind of crazy, man, when I see people like Juna, Spencer, shout out to Spencer. I remember they were like trying to figure it out. You know, now I see them with just equipment that I cannot fathom using, you know, and it's just like, yo, this is like, it's just like, it's past just like Smash. It's just like legit production. Like this is just like TV broadcasting at this point.
Yeah.
You know, they got angles and shots and lights and it's wild, man. The stuff that the people do to bring us all a good show, you know, it's amazing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody on the come up.
Totally.
You know, we got you know, Nikki too doing production. Addie doing her production
RTD today.
Yep.
Shout out Addie.
Yep. doing the was it the I don't know what it is.
On the
streams on the ones and twos.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, but yeah, it's a good crew here, and it's dope too because you know for the most part, I mean I don't know about everyone here, but a lot of people here from the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know, only right. Given that it's Big House.
Absolutely.
The
Midwest.
Just the Midwest staple.
Tournament.
I mean, honestly, I was telling you this off stream. I think just for the East Coast in general, this might be the one. You know, I mean, I can't think of another outside of Genesis. I can't think of another tournament for Smash that contests with Big. I feel like those two are like, you know,
As far as prestige is concerned, you know, Big House has the history. It's been around since, what was the first Big House? 2011.
2011, yeah, 2010, yeah.
Oh, dude, one thing I hate, though, is that Big House, you used to be able to know the number in the year because they were the same. 2011 was number 1, 2012 was number 2.
Right.
And now 2022 is number 10.
And, I mean, the pandemic threw that off, right?
Yeah.
And, I mean, that, and it's just like, after, like, a certain amount of tournaments, you know, it gets harder to remember the number. But I think the number is more iconic than I like that it's Big House 10 than Big House 2022. Yeah, personally.
I agree with that as well. Yeah, I've always liked that about Genesis.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought it was so cool. Especially, I always thought it was sick because they had the original like Genesis 1 and 2, and then it came back years later.
Yeah,
Genesis
they
3.
took a long
And they were just
hiatus.
like, we're bringing it back. Like, it's Genesis,
they took
baby.
a long. I'll never forget the day Barback told me about the first one. And Barback was the type. Shout out Barback. He memes a lot and jokes a lot. So he'll always say stuff jokingly.
Yeah.
And he's not serious.
Like, all right.
So when he did that, he's like, yeah, you know, we're hosting this tournament called Genesis. And I thought he was doing his bit. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not. I just didn't believe him. He's like, nah, like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
And he would do this, like, I'm serious thing. I'm like, nah, bro. He's like, no, I swear we're doing it. He's so serious. And then he showed me. I'm like, oh, damn, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's just crazy to see, like, I mean, just obviously people Genesis, but even Rob just, man, I remember, like, the first Big House was just, like, in some, like, classroom or something like that.
Yeah, it was on, I believe, the campus. It was on the University of Michigan campus.
That's also why it's called the Big House. For all the people of Michigan, I know my Michigan State people probably taking damage, but, you know.
Shout out Fendi.
Yeah, shout out Fendi, you know. And that's the color scheme, too. That's where this comes from.
Yep, that's right there.
Michigan. I'm trying to think of, like, some historic athletes that came out of Michigan. I'm sure there's some. Did Tom Brady go to Michigan?
Maybe.
I thought he did. I know Chris Webber, the Fab Five, that was Michigan.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's just cool to see, like, you know, not only does it show representation for just, like, I mean, Smash as a whole, but just specifically the Midwest and just, like, the Detroit scene in general, Michigan scene, you know. I feel like outside of Big House, there's not much that goes on here. So it's cool to just see, like, I don't know, the representation happen. I usually feel like with the Midwest, I normally see, like, Chicago or, like, I mean, Indiana was popping for a while with Full Bloom.
Yeah.
But
I mean, historically, Rob used to run a ton of, like regionals and smaller
tournaments. I remember those
and
super suites, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
He used to run suites, super suites. There was, like, Sweet Prologue.
Right.
Remember during the Summer of Smash 2014, 2015.
Right.
It was really popping off because even at those regionals, he would get, like, Mango Armada, like, during like, prime time. And it kind of all folded into and culminated into Big House.
Right.
And kind of Big House is what it became today because of, you know, the way that Rob really grew up the Michigan scene.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Rob and everybody else involved, man. Everybody on board.
Yeah.
You people like yourself, man. You know, commentating all these Midwest.
Actually true.
I'm pretty sure the first time we commentated was in Indiana, right? Was it Full Bloom?
I believe so. Full Bloom 2.
I'll never forget.
Full Bloom 2.
Dude, I don't know.
I was covering for you while you were snacking.
Dude, that's what I was about to visit, bro. I was so hungry. I hadn't eaten in like hours. And there was some Chick-fil-A, and I was like, yo, dog, can you just like do me a solid? And I hit the mute button. Webs was just carrying. I'm like, yo, thank you.
You tore it up.
Yeah.
You tore
dude, that was crazy. that was that set where Axe
Lucky. Dude, that's a sick tournament.
Yeah, he didn't go FD, and we were like, why? He was like, my
time.
Controller was messed up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was back before UCF, dude. That was back before he couldn't dash back. He couldn't get the dash back on chain grab.
Yeah, he couldn't. You know,
he was
actually
crazy. Based on his controller.
Right?
Dude, that's a long gone era
Things have changed so much
Tell
since
me
then.
about it, Mike. Yeah.
So much. I mean, just even now, like, bro, the Slippy thing.
I know.
You know.
Everyone's good.
It's just
everyone's good now.
Right. Everybody's so good. It's just kind of wild to me how much things have just progressed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool, man. And I feel like we're gonna see a little bit of that. Everybody is good coming up here too.
Right. We got Blumbo versus Jaywalk. Crew A versus Crew B.
So I know historically Smash Sisters has done different stuff as far as crews is concerned. They did regional.
I like the picture.
Regional crews for a while. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
You gotta get the picture. Ooh, that's a sick controller there too. I like that.
Right.
But yeah, they used to do regional crew battles. I remember there was a pretty heated one at Genesis 4 way back in the day, or 5, Genesis 5 way back in the day.
Which one? Oh, the Smash Sisters?
Yeah.
Man,
it came down to the wire. It was like East Coast, West Coast, or it might have been West Coast versus Canada or something.
Something like that.
I can't remember what the matchup was.
Yeah, nah, they be going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of these Smash Sister crew battles, I'm just like, yo.
It gets intense.
Yeah, it's super wild.
Also, shout outs. One of the I believe it was the second Big House I went to, Big House 5. They did Smash Sisters. Oh, no. Big House 6. They did Smash Sisters, the Big House Sisters, and I commentated Smash Sisters there. And it was one of the first times I ever commentated Smash Sisters.
Okay.
Big House bringing it back.
Right. And Blumbo, she is from Toronto, and Jaywalk is from here, Michigan. So.
Okay. A little bit of regional representation. Toronto being Canada, but still a short 4-hour drive.
Right. That's actually not. For some reason in my head, I envisioned it to be a lot further. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, like if you leave during like a traffic time, it's more like a 5.5-hour drive. The 401 is so bad right now.
All right. Man, we were just talking too about just like the differences in the border, Canada, Mexico.
Polar opposites.
Yeah, actually. But yeah, shout outs to like just all Canadians coming out here too. I feel like there's quite a bit of Canadian people who are, making the trip.
Definitely has been one of the tournaments that's been better represented by Canadians over the years.
Yeah. Canadians on average live closer to the Midwest than they do like the East Coast, like New York and stuff? I guess that depends on what part of Canada.
Yeah, I mean, there's only like.
But I guess Toronto area, right?
Yeah, there's like only a couple big population centers in Canada.
We got the throwback Link versus Kirby.
Yeah, this is the Super Smash 64 commercial that you watched back in 1998 matchup.
The super fast match. I would act like I know who wins this matchup, but I would assume it's Link because like he just
Kirby
does good against Puff.
Matchups.
But I mean, Kirby's just like awful in my opinion. But Kirby's like one of the few characters where it's just like I'll give props to the player a million times before I'll give props to the character. But
yeah,
I've been told, Violence in particular, he is on that Kirby is not bad wave. We did teams on net play. We did Kirby Falco, and we were actually winning games.
Isn't that good? Because Kirby can take the Falco laser and then go crazy with it. You guys are 3.
Bro, and Kirby does double lasers.
I know. It's
crazy. It's just insane. But not Kirby like. I mean, his edge guards are actually, like, solid.
Now, when Kirby has stage position, it's not the worst. Because Kirby can kind of, like, set up back air, like, fading back air.
Right.
Up tilt's pretty good to cover roll in, So, like, the problem for Kirby, really, is extremely light, horrible recovery, considering how many jumps that Kirby has.
Yeah. Drift is awful, too, considering how many jumps he has.
Yeah.
Like, even if he had Puff's drift, I think he'd be like
way better.
Way better, yeah.
He'd be playable on
that
was a pretty good setup. Little knockdown into F smash.
His smash attacks too are the greatest.
Yeah, I swear the sour spot is bigger than the sweet spot on almost all.
To be fair, I always think these characters are characters like.
Look at that sour spot.
You watch these characters, right? And you'll be like, man, it'd be cool if they were good. But then, I in hindsight, I really don't think that. Like, I think most people would hate fighting Kirby and Link. If they were like
true, think about Jigglypuff and how many people complain about that.
Right.
And I mean, even besides rest, just even the nature of having a fight.
Like just drift and pound and all that. Like I could only imagine with Kirby.
Yeah, Jigglypuff controls the pace. If Kirby can control the pace and then take Falco laser, Kirby would beat Falco, I think, at that point.
Right now though, Lumbo looking pretty solid.
Oh no way!
Oh that's godlike.
Oh, didn't get the third. That whole time, no jump from Link.
Right. Oh, okay.
Jaywalk really wants this.
Yeah, right. Jaywalk, she is up in.
Yeah.
I was actually, that was pretty good.
You catch Kirby with bad DI, and that might KO at this percent even, so not the worst option.
Honestly, Link got some stuff, man. You watch Aklo ever?
I have. Aklo makes me scared to play against Link. I'm like, actually, I don't want to play.
I'm like, actually, man, this just don't ever take this god FD ever. just don't.
Yeah, Aklo, and he plays it in the way too.
East side.
Later.
Right. All right. It's looking tough for Jaywalk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
she's got to get that grounded, that strong hit. She keeps landing the shoots him out.
She's in her upbeat bag. I think she got to throw out some aerials.
I mean, honestly, I like the project. See, again, the aerial one, you're never going to get the strong hit.
Right.
The last one.
That one's hard to get, too.
Yeah, I mean, against a floatier character, they can just like hold up
Yeah.
and be out of it.
Oh, wait. Nah. That's tough.
That's hitting him with the Kirby special. You got to be ready to mash right there. You got to be ready to mash.
And Blumbo takes it with 3 stocks left. So it's was it 34 to 30? Or no, 35 stocks to 32 stocks.
Damn, these are big crews.
Right? If we're going 4 stocks apiece, I can't count, bro. You know.
All right, hold up.
36 stocks. That's 9 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
9 versus 9. Okay.
You know, it's funny. The way I figured that out is I was like, okay, what's the closest, like, easily divisible number? I was like, 40 divided by 4.
Yeah.
What's 40 minus 4?
Oh,
it's 9.
God, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking 8 times 32, and then I'm like, oh yeah, just add 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too.
Because for some reason I remember 32, but I never remember 36. I don't know why.
Yeah, my brain doesn't work for like basic division and multiplication. So
Bro,
I have to do like a really easy one and then kind of work towards.
these two.
So the way
Bro, especially now, I was already bad at math, but then technology just made it worse. Like I'll literally Google what is 35% of like 80. So, cause I'm not trying to figure that out.
Too.
I'm not actually trying to put it where I'm sure you know in hindsight too, like when I was doing that when I was young, it's not even that hard, but it's just like so much easier to just type that question in. You know.
So how many times do you actually have to figure that
out? Right. All the math heads in Twitch just like, oh, I can't take the easy way out. Disgrace. But
I'll take it.
Right.
Call me disgrace all day as long as I don't have to do math.
All right, so who's our next player?
I mean, I love that we started off with a Link and a Kirby because that just busts the doors wide open to whatever character selections we're gonna bump into.
All right.
And Little Bucket.
Little Bucket,
up.
Okay.
Liking that name. We got some cool tags.
Not sure where they're from.
No, but we are. Ooh, we're getting the other floaty that we were mentioning, Jigglypuff.
Oh, Puff versus Kirby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yo,
that sounds
That's
awful.
the appropriate reaction.
Hey, okay. Legitimate question.
Yeah.
Chat, help me out.
All right.
What's worse, Puff Kirby or Marth Roy? Honest answer. It's a hard one. I think it's legit.
That is tough.
You know, because they're both
that is a funny
in the
question
similar
too.
tree,
I actually
right?
really like that question.
One's really good, one's really bad.
It's really. How does Kirby even take a
I
stop
gotta,
from Puff? That's what I'm worried about.
I feel like Roy kind of has a bag a little bit. Like he got a dash dance.
He's kind of fast.
A little speed. Somewhat of a kill confirmed, not really, but you know it's there. There's ideals there. I feel like with Kirby, it's just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you take a Puff stock? Like you can do as much damage as you want, but you're gonna be doing a back air like.
I would assume.
160 to like.
I would assume up air maybe or back air.
Up air's pretty strong.
Kirby's back air is like not. It's good. Yeah. It's just not as good as Puff's. Yeah. But it's not.
That's the thing I'm thinking about though is that Kirby is just gonna get spaced out all day long.
Yeah, he doesn't have the drift. I think that's the one. Like Roy still has a good dash dance. Kirby's drift just to me sucks. So it's just like you can't really because like with Roy you can kind of like manipulate Marth with dash. You could kind of make it hard for Marth.
Yeah, you can beat him on the CC game too, right?
Yeah,
in the down tilt battle, you win that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Get the knockup.
Okay, Little Bucket is from the West Coast, Puff player.
All right.
I wonder what state.
I'm gonna guess Cali, just based on population.
I'm digging the hair.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's cool. That's how I had my hair. Well, not like that, but like the idea. Oh, remember I was telling you about the sides? Yeah.
All right, now I'm getting a picture of it.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. Ooh, I love the representation. You gotta represent your characters. Right. Got the puff on the hoodie.
I like the in Blumbo's her controller. It's like Kirby-esque.
Oh, true.
It's like pink. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I think we did a Smash Sisters crew battle for the big one, and I think I'm pretty sure Blumbo participated in that.
The big one, the tournament.
It was an online.
I was like trying to think of what was
yeah. Speaking of the big house, we had the big one. It was cool.
That was Rona Rumble, right?
Yeah. That was like, yo, here's like our biggest tournament since like all like in-person events were coming back.
Yeah.
So we're like, yo, let's just do a big one before it all,
hey,
before it all lines over.
We'll give a little bit of shout out to all that online tournament series that you ran.
Oh yeah, one day, man, I want to bring it back, but there's so many. Okay.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's right. So, yo.
Oh my God.
Real stuff, Webs. What I've realized,
yeah.
I was trying to find a date for an online tournament. Literally starting with this. I mean, since LTC last weekend, there will be a tournament or a major event every weekend from now till the end of till like Christmas.
Are you serious?
No joke. It's like for real.
We had like a 2-week break there before LTC.
Right.
Yeah, it was
right.
like, okay, that's your off season, everybody.
Yeah. I was like, it made me think like, do we actually need an off season? Like a legit, just 2 months of nothing.
Yeah, and I feel like we always get so many tournaments that kind of get stacked towards the end of the year too. Like we
right.
get a ton of quarter-4 stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I think the beginning of like after Genesis, we just call it for like till spring break.
I'm not mad about that. That's actually a good idea.
I think that's like the, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but I just like realized I was like, so Big House is this weekend. I think there's that tournament the off season next weekend.
That's right.
Ludwig's thing is the week after that.
Oh, I forgot
there's
about
another
the
tournament. I think in Vegas the week after that. Summit. Was it Saving Mr. Lombardi?
Oh my God! It
Apex.
just keeps coming.
Yeah, like it's literally until Christmas. It's wild.
I mean, I gotta say, as a watcher, as a viewer, I'm looking forward.
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
a viewer for sure.
Absolutely, a competitor.
You're
maybe
like,
taking some breaks.
Yeah,
in there.
you might. Like I see a lot of top players. They don't go to everything, and it's like, can you blame them? Because it's just like, yo, it's like every week.
Yeah, I'm always surprised at how many tournaments that HBox goes to.
Yeah, I know. He does the gauntlet.
Yeah, he does. He's at TwitchCon right now, and he's coming to this tournament too.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's on demon time. Where's TwitchCon?
San Diego this year.
Oh, what?
I know, he's coming across the country.
Yeah, that's actually on demon time.
I think he's living on the West Coast right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we like went to the airport together. What tournament was that for? Shine. He's like, yeah, I'm in LA, but I go back and forth. I was like, oh.
He goes more than back and forth. He goes up and down. He goes side to side. This guy's everywhere.
Yo, right now, I will say, I know we went on a tangent. I apologize, but Blumbo kind of bringing it back low key. I mean, she's down quite a bit, but I mean, hey, I just feel like taking a stock off Puff for Kirby. You must be acknowledged.
Yeah, she's 5 stocks on the board at this point, right? She got four in the first game, taken 1 already. 47 on this next stock.
Oh, okay, I like that edge guard. I like that.
And this is the thing about crew battles, though, without counter picks, right? Because now you've got to go against a Puff on Dreamland, so it gets even tougher to take that second stock. I mean, already impressive to take 1, so.
Well, Bucket, they got some tricks up the sleeve, though. I can see, like, very, like, reminds me of, like, Mango's Puff back in the day. Like, Mango would use, like, full hop fair to get in. Like, this is before, like, we discovered that back air was broken.
Yeah.
Full hop fair.
And then just, like, falling with the weak hit the whole time. Yeah, I know exactly what you're describing.
I was like, yo, like, okay.
Yeah. That's what my day
Then
one
Hurry
Puff
Box
does.
changed the game, bro. He was like, oh, okay. I think this move's better.
Yeah. I mean, she's done a pretty good job spacing with some bears, too.
Yeah.
Got some nice bear. And I really like the way that they're playing safe when Kirby's grounded, too, because, like, that's the way that Kirby's going to take a stock, if anything.
Yeah,
Kirby's going to cut you with a smash attack or something where you've got bad DI. So, yeah, Little Bucket playing it really nice.
I think my favorite thing to hit with Kirby is the sweet spot hammer.
It's so hard. It's tiny.
I cannot do it.
It's like hitting rest.
You're right. Yeah. I think it's harder.
It probably is. Yeah. No lie.
But with the hammer, it's just, man, one time I killed with it, it was like, I felt like a legend.
Yeah, that's sick. Dude, what's because there's 2 hammers, right? The one that you spin in like a circle, that's neutral B, I believe.
And then the one on the grounded one
is side B.
Yeah, that one.
That one, yeah. And that's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that thing's impossible to
like,
hit.
that sweet spot is crazy, but I can never hit it. I'm like, bro, that's like up there with like, another sweet spot I always struggled with, Zelda's back air fair.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You hit it,
they're at a weird.
knees.
They're at a really weird spot.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
she got it. I didn't think that DI was
that
gonna.
Was crazy.
I thought Little Bucket was gonna live that, but not quite. They didn't quite have the DI on it. Oh! Oh wait, but it's Jigglypuff. It's Jigglypuff though.
Nah.
Wait, downer. Oh, it worked! Oh my!
The crowd even popped off for that one.
Yeah, that was big. And the fist bump too from Blumbo.
I'm not gonna lie, if Blumbo wins this
is GOAT.
Yeah,
this is
that was
GOAT
still
Kirby.
Yeah, right? 7 stocks.
That's huge.
Yo.
Wow.
The goal to do that with Kirby versus Puff on Dreamland with Kirby.
I mean,
that's just next level.
So she got them low enough that, like, they had to use a ton of jumps to even, get remotely close back.
Right.
They weren't even able to get back to ledge. Maybe with an air dodge it would have been close. But at that point, like, Kirby's downer actually has, like, a pretty decent little spike on it.
Yeah,
too.
it does. It does.
It might be a meteor, actually.
I think it's a meteor. I don't know if it's a true. It might be a true spike.
I actually don't know.
Oh man, I feel bad.
I don't know, and I don't feel bad about not knowing that.
I know.
Because
dude,
it's Kirby.
People get mad about. People will get mad about us not knowing something like that. But it's like, dog, how many Kirby's on the street? Like, let's just be
and
real.
there's so many things to just know about Melee.
Oh
too.
yeah.
There's just so much stuff, and we're always learning new things. So there's always more things to learn about Melee.
For sure. Every day,
Yeah.
Just learning things, bro, about like what was it, ECBs?
Oh yeah.
Visible ceiling, just ledges, how they work, like Battlefield's ledge. I like learned about that recently and forgot it. I feel so bad. Like why Battlefield's ledge is the way it is.
Yeah, it's something to do with the actual like ledge snap point being like farther in.
Yeah,
than
it's
the
like
point where you hit the stage.
Yeah.
And there's actually. Did you know that battlefielding can happen to you on Yoshi's too?
I did not know that.
Because Yoshi's also has a little, it's much smaller, it's less pronounced, but there is a little lip at the end of it.
Oh, well, yeah, the lip. Oh, is that like the physics of that apply?
Is it Yoshi's or am I thinking of a different stage? I'm pretty sure it's Yoshi's.
I mean, that sounds like
No, it's because of, there's like that angled thing at the end of Yoshi's, like this is the end of the stage, right?
Yeah.
And then instead of it connecting and just going straight down, it's like slightly in like that. And that is, I believe, what is also causes
you
issues
miss
on
ledges? Okay.
Yeah, because it's something to do with like the character making contact with like the stage, but you're not hitting the point where you're supposed to snap to ledge.
Okay.
So like that's where it gives you the visual discrepancy.
Dropping knowledge on these stages. The one thing I know
just
about
so much to know
stages
about this game.
is fountains like ceiling isn't as high as people think it is.
Yeah.
The stage is just so big because the bottom is massive.
Yeah.
So it's like it eludes, like it makes you think that the stage is bigger than it actually is.
Because if you look at the raw height total of the stage, it's like massive. But the actual stage is like up here.
Yeah, it's like up there. Yeah, it's actually not that crazy.
And I think it's still like a little bit of units higher from the stage to the ceiling than like Battlefield, but not by much.
But not
very close.
It's like the same down there.
Yeah.
Also, Falco can get to the top platform off one full hop on Battlefield.
That's true. Shoutouts, Falco.
Well, that's actually broken. I know.
It
like
is
as
broken.
a Falco player,
I know. I hate
Falco
that.
fans complain a lot about Falco being trash, but that is insane. Yeah, I think if any other character had that,
that's just
Falco
good
players
design.
would never shut up about it.
That's just good design, I think, because Falco cannot move side to side as well, right? Like he's so slow on the ground. You got to give him that verticality.
Yeah,
he's got the down
that's
air.
so, and you can no impact lands itself.
Yeah,
it's like bro, what?
That's very
That's
good.
so like if Fox had that, we would all be like in shambles.
Dude, if Fox could full hop to the top platform of Battlefield, actually he might be worse. He might be worse.
You
because
think so?
What's really good with Fox is full hop and like Nair drift mix-ups.
Yeah,
right? And if you're landing on the top plat, that kind of takes away the center stage for a lot of full hop drift mix-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he'd be worse.
I think it depends on who he plays. I think for like
True.
versus Falco,
Matchups
I think that
depend.
Or versus like maybe like Marth. That might be where I don't know about Marth. I don't know. Certain characters
I just
think
lose to every Marth as Fox ever.
Marth Fox is.
Yeah, my Fox can't
it's
handle
something,
that
bro. Marth Fox is something. I'm crazy though. I'm one of them people that like I think it's like either even or like Fox.
No. Yeah, I actually used to be way more on the Marth kind of just beats Fox train,
but yeah,
I think it's pretty close.
I've been more
close.
and more thinking like, okay, I see why people think Marth wins though, because I think if you execute right as Marth, like it's like a one-player game, low key. Like Fox could just technically Fox could just die off one hit every time.
I think
that's kind of wild.
I mean, for me, I always think that Fox has an incredible punish game on Marth, but Marth has a lot more defensive options that he can do to reversal.
Yeah.
SDI on drill, SDI on up air, SDI away on shine.
Snap to
ledge. Off,
that's so good.
Fast fall, snap ledge. Dude, Zane does this so much, where he gets shined at like a third of the stage away from the ledge, and he SDIs the ledge and just snaps, and it's like, bro, you just can't follow up on it anymore.
Shout out to Phil. He was talking about this. He was like, dude, I don't think I should like nair shine anymore on the ledge. I was like, he's like every time like
they just
snap. Yeah. He's like, and then they get invincibility. It's like. He's like, I think I should just like drill grab or something, or nair grab.
I like nair grab a lot.
Yeah,
nair grab is actually the new mix-up that I've been trying to mix into my game. Yeah, just like mixing that up, because you have to do something. Marths have gotten so good, like I mentioned, the defensive game. So
that snap is a game, and like that's something Fox like doesn't really. He can tech, but he can't like say if you're playing a ditto and you shine one Fox, like they can't just snap ledge.
No.
They can tech, but they can't. Like, that'd be crazy if they. Like,
Fox can
snap ledge, ledge dash right after.
That would be the most broken thing in the game. Because it's so fast. The turnaround, and Fox is actionable off the ledge, like, immediately.
Dittos would be.
It'd be looking like those 2010 videos where people would be like, TAS Fox,
you know? Yeah, you're just like, yo.
Dittos these days are looking like that.
Right.
We have a competitor from Australia.
Is it May? I don't want to pronounce her name.
I'm gonna go with May. That sounds right.
Shout outs to Australia, man. Have you been to Australia?
I have not.
Me neither.
I want to go there.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to visit. I mean, I've never really been to the Southern Hemisphere at all. So.
Yo, I knew somebody back in the day. They were in the military, and this dude. He was actually from the Midwest. He was from St. Louis, and he was talking about. Just life in Australia, because he was stationed out there for years. He's like, yo, honestly, bro, it's the best place I've ever been to. Bro, Australia's amazing. You gotta go to Australia.
Just because of the vibes?
Just gassing it up.
He just loved the people.
Yeah, he just loved the people, the vibes. He said just everything about it. It's like the land, the food. He's like, I know they got crazy like animals and stuff, but yo, that's not where I was at. I was like, okay.
I mean, hey, that sounds like a pretty good stall to me.
So we got Falcon Puff on Yoshi's.
Yep.
The classic.
The stage counter picks coming in. Oh my God, almost got the combo off.
That'd have been the realest thing I've seen in like probably this month. She side B and killed off it. Like grounded side B. Like what?
Yeah, that would be fire.
Okay, yo. Little bucket, they're out here looking, H-box bag a little bit.
Yeah, no, they've been doing pretty good getting the grabs and getting follow-ups off it too. Got the first edge guard off of that.
This stage, I will say, I think Falco wins on this stage pretty clear. So,
and that is why.
Yo,
that's a kick.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely watched Mango do that.
You're right. You're
neutral,
right.
just like who was he playing? It was
it's like that. What just happened right there is like that beat.
Right.
You take that extra beat where you just don't press F smash and then you press it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was first. Was it Plup?
LTC.
Yeah, that was recently. He did like 3 force smashes in a row. He like force smash one way, force smash the other way. Read the tech force smash again. You know what I'm talking about?
Bobby.
Yeah,
that combo against Bobby.
Yeah.
Dude, legit, I was sitting on my computer.
Bro.
I had the stream open on one thing, and I was like doing something else on the other screen. And like I just happened to watch when that combo happened. I literally took my headset off and walked out the room. I was like, I'd never seen anybody hit. First of all, swing 5 F smashes in a row and hit 4 of them.
I'm like, yo, man, we talking like the best. We are arguably like the GOAT of Falco. Just did 5 force smashes in a row. Like
it was against the tree too.
Yeah,
it was the funniest combo I've seen in a minute.
Like, yo, I would take so much damage. I'm like, yo, I thought
I would.
I might as well just play on rank, bro. Like, what? Now, it was God. Like, what he went for was like crazy. Like looking at it, but just the thought of getting hit by like that many force smashes at once.
Yeah,
I just would just take damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like him choosing to F smash in those situations was bad at any point either.
No, it was amazing.
Bobby actually missed a couple techs because it was unexpected. Like he missed the tree tech. Mango got the follow up when he did a get up roll in, I believe, or maybe it was a tech roll in.
Right.
And it was just like, dude, he's just hitting F smash.
I'm like, yo, how does he just do something? I'll never forget. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's like when you're like 10 years old and you walk across the stage by F smashing. That's what he was doing. He was going back and forth.
I'll never forget Royal Flush. We're in the same as me, Phil, and SFAT. We're sharing a hotel, right? SFAT loses to Mango. He was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Comes in the room. He's like, man, can't stand like how he beat me, bro. It was like he's like that. He's like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what happened? He's like, you just force smashed him, bro. and then he smelled that. He gets his phone, pulls the bottom, and then he's like, look at this. And then like Mega force smash like he killed him with force smash like every stock. It was godlike.
That's killing me that he pulls up the VOD and he's like, I got the receipts. Yeah. Like he legit is just kicking me over and over. Because
I was like, yo, yo, Mega looks like he's playing pretty good. He's like, nah, bro, watch it. Like once I get to 70, he's just gonna force smash. I'm like, well, bro. I was like, if you know you get force smash, like you can't, the classic, like don't get hit, right? If you know what's coming.
Get forward smash.
He's like, nah, the way he does it, bro, I hate it. It was just like, it was funny. Shout out to SFAT. I mean, they recently teamed at LTC too.
Oh yeah, nice.
But yeah, that was like years ago. This was probably, when was Royal Flush? Like 5-6 years ago?
Dude.
2017,
yeah,
I think.
I think 2017.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was hilarious.
It's been a minute.
Because he was so just like, I think he was more angry with how he lost than like losing.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, you don't get mad losing to Mango.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's just like, man, everybody, Mango does all this cool stuff, then he just force smashes me.
Like, he's got a read on you, Zach. You got to do something about that. Right? The ball's in your court, my friend.
So next we got again May from Australia versus Influenza. What a tag!
I like that tag. That's a cool tag.
especially this being the first big house since a pandemic.
Yeah, actually.
Falcon player from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Your
cool.
stomping grounds.
Yeah,
okay.
I moved away from Chicago a couple years ago, but I know a ton of players there still.
Do you follow any sports in Chicago? Do you follow sports at all?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
I did when the Bulls were good.
Yeah, Bulls. I know
they're all right. Listen, they're there. They're around. We're not quite back, but
I was gonna ask you, just like, I mean, I'm sure you know this just from living there, but like that atmosphere when the Cubs won.
Oh my God, yo, you should ask Sago that. Sago, when the Cubs won,
he told me because he lives by Wrigley Field.
He literally lives. You could see the stadium from his front porch. For 3 days straight, he said it was so loud he couldn't sleep.
Loud. Yeah, that's actually
people are
wild.
just partying in Wrigleyville nonstop. It was crazy, man.
What was I about to say? I saw a video of this one guy. He had to be like 90. And like,
just like crying.
Yeah, he was like,
so
I can't believe it. I've been waiting my whole life.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like last time the Cubs won a World Series before 2016, it was like
1912.
It was like nah. Before that, it was like
1906.
It was like 1905. Yeah, 1906.
It was 1906 because 2016 would have been the 100 years. Yeah. And they went to the playoffs that year and busted out.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's such a drought. I'm glad that drought's over. I think what's the longest like championship drought now? Is it? I know Cleveland.
I have no idea.
Cleveland went for a while with like without a chip until LeBron.
I mean, it's tough because like you got to find somebody who won way back in the.
Yeah, right.
A team that has been dogged for a long time, but
yeah,
most teams that are bad like have always been bad. Like
right. Yeah.
I don't know what it is in the water in some cities, but
dude, you know what I'm waiting for? Because I might as well say it since we're here. The day the Lions win a Super Bowl. That would be crazy. That franchise, man.
They've been through
cursed.
They have been through
They're cursed. Dude, we watched. Shout out to my boy Dom. We watched a compilation recently, and it's just like 15 minutes. It's just compilation of Lions getting screwed over in playoffs or in games.
Okay,
and
that's pretty funny.
It's just them just getting hoed by like just random like plays and calls that cost them big games.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's wild to me that this is 15 minutes to a team that's like historically known for losing. But right now, Sheik Falco, I like it. That's a good counter pick. I like the fair. Ooh. That's that shroom. He always
the little
goes
waveland.
He'll go for fair grab or like back air your shield grab immediately.
Oh, I see.
It's so fast you can't really react to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Okay, we see seeing. That's how I know we get further in the crew battle.
We are in the tech chase time.
Right?
Yep.
Yo.
Little RTC action.
Baby, she's got a tag.
70%. I mean, this is F Smash swing territory, though.
Right.
Well, that's what SFAT said. 70% Mango swinging. So.
Oh no.
Love to see Mei pull out some of the same. There we go. Roll back.
Yep.
Hits it. Oh, recovering needles.
Watching their Mango videos. Oh no! As I say that. That's tough.
That'll happen.
So now we're even. They brought it back. Kirby brought it back.
Not bad, not bad. That was some quick ones from Influenza. After Little Bucket closed out those last stocks.
Yep. So Influenza stays on. I don't know who Crew A is gonna have, but they had Kirby, Falcon.
That's some nice movement from Influenza there. I gotta say that was some clean stuff.
Right.
A little bit of some of the side platform movement, little wave lands off to mix up the approach timing.
All right.
Got the RTC going. It's always interesting to see a Sheik play against a Spacey and then have them play against like a different matchup too. You know?
Right.
Whoa.
Oh, I see a Falcon.
Whoa.
That Falcon is moving.
Yeah. Well, it says Influenza that they're a Falcon player actually here. So I think that Sheik pick might have been like.
Oh, was just because Falco maybe?
Although usually in crew battles you can't change your character, so you would be locked as Sheik at that point.
Right. That's what I was thinking, but.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know. We shall figure it out.
Curious and interesting.
Yeah, man. Again, we are here, Big House 10.
I love Big House.
This is WAF and Webbs. W and W, bro. You know.
How many? Dude, I feel like we have done quite a few blocks together over the years at this point.
We have.
Yeah.
We have.
I bumped into Blur over in the venue earlier today. Shout out Blur. And I was talking about different commentary pairings over the years.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a lot of commentators have had their partner.
Like the designated,
the duo.
yeah, for sure. But I think outside of that, bro, low key, you might be in my top 5 most commentated.
That's what I was gonna say. Is you're up there.
Yeah,
it's like I've done a lot of blocks with you. I got Vish a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Blur is another one.
Yeah.
Fendi I got a lot of Fendi blocks.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess right now we're going to a break, but don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's Big House 10. Stay tuned. Be back in a second.
Hello and welcome back to Big House 10.
Let's go.
I'm Webbs, joining me. Brandon, Homemade Waffles.
Let's go.
So wait, hold on. When I introduce you like that, what do you want? You want Waff?
Oh, whatever.
You want Young Waff? We
got
Brandon, Homemade Waffles.
All of it. You know,
hit him with.
Hit him with
the whole line of them.
They know the monikers at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
One day I want to do like was it like Jesus and Mero where they used to start their podcast with AKAs.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
It would take like 5 minutes.
Really?
To get through all the AKAs, but one day I want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But we're here, man. It's a beautiful day here in Detroit, Michigan, downtown.
Right on the waterfront.
Yep.
Look across the way and see
center.
Windsor, Canada, if you want.
If you guys, I don't know if they're selling like on the spot spectator passes, but if y'all want to come through, man.
I think they are. I believe they are.
Yeah, it is at 1 Washington Avenue, or is it Boulevard?
I don't know the address, but the name of the place is Huntington Place now.
Yeah. So
it used to be the Kobo Center.
Yeah. You come through. They got a little badge area. You can buy a badge, I'm pretty sure. And then,
there's dude, if there's any tournament besides SmashCon that you want to go to like do other stuff besides the tournament itself, like Big House is one of the best ones.
Nah, for sure.
They have a huge tabletop area. They got the rhythm game section.
Right.
They got a bunch of different other games set up on the other side of the room, completely separate from Smash.
Right. And there's like a little arcade like right here. I was like, yo, I was just like, damn, you could really just, you don't, like, I think there's this idea, especially for people who have never been to majors, that you're just like, especially people who like want to be there but don't, or like necessarily like they're not into the game like that. They're like, man, I'm just gonna be watching Smash players all day, just playing Melee or Ultimate or whatever. I'm like, nah, there's a ton of stuff you can do.
Totally.
You don't have to be like obligated to just sitting there watching stuff.
That's one of the things I think that I really like how Genesis has improved on too. I think Genesis has done a great job of building that out.
Majors, like when I go to like Genesis, Big House, Evo, like, yo, these are like conventions now.
I know, like
they're just cons.
I don't play that much Melee when I'm here.
I'm like,
there's other stuff going on.
Conventions with tournaments, like it's actually just kind of wild. I mean,
it's cool.
It's beautiful. It's crazy. Like I saw one thing at Evo. It was a Marvel 1 setup, and it was like
Marvel 1.
You have to play with like one big button. and you just hit the button to try to beat your opponent. It was wild. It was something like that. I was like,
I gotta
what?
see that. That sounds funny.
It was crazy, but like,
I like that one.
It looked fun, and it's just like stuff like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
cool.
cool.
These tournaments are doing a really good job at like just adding more elements. Obviously, like you said, SmashCon.
Yeah.
I know Shine has some stuff. Riptide, like they all have their own. Like there's themes now and just concepts to tournaments, and it's just crazy. Just like what was I saying? Riptide, like the water park is their theme. I don't know like Big House's theme, but I guess
Industrial Detroit.
Yeah, just Big House, Michigan. You know.
Yeah.
But
we are in the middle of the Smash Sisters crew battle right now, though.
So we got our Peggy from Falco from Wisconsin versus Influenza, the Falco, or no, Falcon.
Although played Sheik in the last game.
They're playing Falcon. So I guess there's no character lock.
We're not locking.
Right? So this should be a good one.
I guess you can do no character lock as long as you do counter picks, right? Or like you have to lock before the person who's coming in. So they counter pick stage and character. Because then you can change your character.
Yeah.
And they can make a character counter pick decision based on that. It's not like a typical, like, because I would usually just lock characters in crew battle and not have to worry about that at all. Right. But if you're going to allow character switching, at least allow also character counter picking.
I think if you allow character switching, you need to allow like stage selection, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it should be random. Oh,
yo, yeah.
Yo, she came out the gate. Like,
yeah.
Yo.
There's a neutral start? Okay. How about a knee start?
Right? All right. Peggy, though, with the lasers.
Yep, creating a little bit of space. Oh, I love that reaction to the jump and the reverse up air, too.
No. Oh, no, she did shorten that.
Yeah, got to get that ledge. Whoa.
Right now, yo. I'm like, yo, I feel like Affluenza could have just went Falcon off rip.
Facts. This Falcon is looking very fast.
Right.
Ooh, just a little late in that second stomp follow-up.
Oh, you could tell both of them, they both play on ring.
Yeah. You can tell if you play on ring. That was a sick tech chase.
Right?
Gets the follow-up, too. I love those side platforms as Falcon.
Oh, no.
They're so fun to short hop knee.
Or Peggy. Got to do something. It's hard when Falcon got the momentum, though. Even though, like, I'd say Falcon was a matchup. Like, when Falcon hit you.
Oh, what a tech! That was sick.
That was godlike.
Follow up. Oh, a little late on the bear.
Oh, yo.
You did a little moonwalk.
Yo, where did this come from? I feel like she's not doing this with Sheik. Oh,
didn't get it. All right, nice. Little laser reset.
I thought you had the laser F smash. That's what I thought. But that was still good.
Yeah, it was nice both ways.
Oh.
Our Peggy still trying to create a little bit of space. Oh, that's a really good grab, actually. It's a grab like right after a shine like that. That's super good. And missing ledge just barely. Back air sneaking in there.
Yeah.
Influenza is actually looking incredibly strong on this Falcon.
They're going kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh, another opening. Oh, I like that.
Influenza said, "Look, man, you got another pandemic to worry about." Hey, yo.
Yeah, you worried about the wrong pandemic right now.
It's like, remember, I know it's COVID, but you still need to take your flu shots. Actually, take your.
True. That's just a PSA for everyone out there.
Yeah, especially October is coming up. It's starting to get cold again, you know.
Yeah. I like the way that our Peggy's creating a little bit of more slowdown in the pace here. Some retreating lasers, but off the knockdown, not much.
Okay.
Shield poke.
All right.
So close. All right, 2 stocks. That's big. I mean, I feel like Influenza might be a bit of a challenge to overcome for whoever steps up to the plate next. So any additional stocks taken. Damn, okay, that was.
Influenza. Yeah, that kind of went off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
I was just like, all right.
Oh.
Wait, I'm just so confused, though, why they went Sheik, though, the game before.
Yeah, because that's the same character both times. It was a Falco against the Sheik.
Right.
Falco against Falcon.
Like, I would think that she would stay Sheik still, but I guess.
There's something in the air, something with the divining rod told them they got to go with the Falcon this time around. The Sheik's not going to work.
Right. All right, so what's the next play?
I don't know. It's like who do you put in against someone like that? Someone.
I don't know.
Willing to swing so hard with Captain Falcon.
Right.
With great
and
tech
then
chasing.
the tech chasing off the platforms.
Yeah.
Doing the knees on the platform. Like, come on, man.
Short hop knee to cover the get up options on side plat.
That's a phase 2 level player right there. That's top 128 right there.
Yeah.
You know, just off. You
Yeah.
can just do the eyeball test.
Round 2 pools.
Yeah,
round 2
like,
pools.
He's definitely making round 2 pools.
Okay, we do have a selection as far as counter pick though.
Yeah, trying to see.
See who we
Well,
got.
we will find out. Let y'all know as soon as possible. We got Falcon.
Oh, okay. All right. One Falcon's wild now. You just got to pick another one. Let him tussle.
Right. Okay. We know you switched to Falcon.
I've been playing Falcon for a minute.
How do you feel about the ditto?
Oh man, dude, it's a really swingy matchup. The neutral's so weird in the ditto. Because, like, Falcon has such slow startup on aerials, and that's the main way that you're going to be, like, creating approaches. Is you're either going to try to do a read and just grab forward and grab them out of their dash, or approach with, like, overshoot in air, maybe an undershoot that you bait something out with. But against Falcon, he has such a good ground speed that it is really, really hard to do anything about that. Because you chase him into the corner, and the Falcon just dashes far enough away, turns around at the last second, shields, and then grabs you. When you get the nair, they can pick the spacing out for that. So it's a lot of a mix-up game as far as like trying to take stage position. Because that is huge. You are able to have more space than the other Falcon. You have the space then for you to get the startup on your aerials and actually create approaches.
I feel like too, like in dittos, at least from my observation watching Falcon dittos, is that I feel like a lot of it's on the ground. Like that most Falcon players aren't on platforms as much.
No, you don't want to be above the other Falcon.
Right, where it's like like Falco dittos, it's just like you're gonna see a lot of up and down on platforms.
It's funny, they kind of run circles around each other a little bit. Because one person goes up on the top, one Falco's up on the top, and the other Falco goes to the side and then tries to go up.
It's just like
they're just like
little circles. But yeah, it's just
hilarious.
crazy because like I just feel like in general in dittos, each character has the tool to just destroy themselves. Like Marth dittos, Fox dittos, Sheik dittos.
Totally.
And like with Falcon, it's always weird because you just see like. I think the biggest thing that stands out to me is like how you said the slow startup, right? Normally, most characters, like say, a Fox can check it. Like if you stomp out a shield, a Fox can check that. Whereas like, I feel like with Falcon, it's harder because both of y'all have slow startup at a.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a good point actually. I didn't think about that.
Like say if I stomp out a shield, you can probably back air it, but like even still, that's like. It's like a 50-50. Whereas like Fox, I know I get the back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. That's a super good point too. Ooh, little edge cancel action.
Right? Okay, so the other Falcon is Klefki.
Yep.
She's from New York.
Okay. Dude, I love the variety of locations that we're getting these Smash Sisters players
Australia,
from.
California, Michigan, New York, Toronto. I don't think we ran into two people yet that are from the same place.
I don't think so either. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Unfortunate hit the side B in the wrong direction from Klefki to lose that first stock, but hey, good reaction on the air dodge.
Okay. Klefki. Oh, I hope I'm saying her name right. I apologize if I'm not.
Oh, the wave dash back F smash. Charge it up. Oh my god, and then the double up smash anti-air.
Especially, okay.
That's actually not the worst.
One thing for my eyes, this Falcon ditto especially, it's just like blue on blue, and the stage is blue, and you know.
Yeah, it can be a little hard to track.
Right. Okay.
Neither of them are getting any extended combos right now. Both kind of just getting individual hits. Oh wow, that actually was almost the sickest read. Ooh, reverse bear gets the falling up air off of it.
Yo, that whip punish was crazy.
Yeah. I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
It's a rapid boost. Yo, that was actually wild.
Hey, sometimes that's what you least expect.
Right?
That's what hits you. Oh my gosh.
Hey, let's go.
All right.
Good job,
and
Klefki.
she only lost that first stock from an SD.
Yeah. So
that's good. I believe it is a one stock difference at this point.
I think is a crew B is still up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It should be, I believe, 23 to 24. I think at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right,
close.
right
Yep. 23, 24. Yeah, crew B is up one stock. So, man, it's pretty close.
Very tight battle. There's a bit of a swing at the beginning.
They brought it back, crew B, because Blumbo, she like went off.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to open with the Kirby and just let them do what they do. Because sometimes they just take 7 stocks off rip.
I'm pretty sure she took the most stocks in the whole crew battle.
How many did Influenza take? Influenza took, I mean, 1 right there off the SD on Klefki. And then...
I think 4.
Was it 4 or 3?
Yeah, Influenza might have took 6.
Oh, no, it was 4, and then there was 1 before that,
yeah,
so 6 total.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's still not 7. So, yeah.
Okay. Next up, we got Southview.
Okay, and
from
looking like
Chicago.
All right, so we do have our first duplicate, second Chicago player.
Shout out to Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, yo, if I were to go to Chicago, so what's your favorite part of Chicago?
My favorite part of like the city?
Yeah. Could be downtown, could be just a random neighborhood, whatever. Like, what?
I might have to go with Pilsen.
Okay.
Pilsen has some of the best food in Chicago. It's got a couple really nice coffee places too. It's kind of close to downtown.
Okay.
It's like super close, but it's like just south of like the South Loop downtown area.
Okay.
I used to live near there because I lived in Chinatown, and it's like that's neighboring neighborhood.
Okay.
Also, Chinatown in Chicago is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I went to Chinatown. It was kind of
it's
kind of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another place, Logan Square.
I used to live there too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where Jake. That's why.
That's why I'm in the Logan Square.
Yeah, I used to live with Jake in Logan Square.
There, and it was crazy because like, have you seen that movie?
Us?
Yeah, it's a Jordan Peele movie.
No,
anyway,
I don't think I've seen the one.
Like game movie, it takes place in Santa Cruz, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy because I'm like, dude, I just flew from the Bay, and I'm in Chicago watching a movie that takes place in the Bay, and I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Logan Square. That's dope Chinese food.
Yeah, Logan Square.
We got
is pretty
Harold's.
Cool.
Shout out to Harold's.
Oh yeah, I like Harold's.
Yeah. The mild sauce.
We used to host a pretty cool bar weekly in Logan Square.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at I forget the name of that. There's like a little chain of like arcade bars in Chicago.
Oh okay.
Anyway, I digress.
Yeah. Okay, Southview. Man, their name sounds like a.
That's a cool tag.
Yeah.
I like
that.
That
sounds
tag.
like either like a city or an album.
It does.
You know?
Yeah. Maybe like a neighborhood
Southview,
somewhere.
Yeah, or just like, yeah, man, I was in Southview the other day.
Yep.
Falcon, Peach.
It's a weird matchup.
Yeah, I think this matchup sucks for Peach, but like they be making it work, so it can't be too bad.
Yeah, I mean Peach hits Falcon pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, but ooh, a little too low. Going out there with the float. But Falcon just has like so many things that Peach has to just be good at dealing with. Like to be good at the Falcon matchup, Peach has to learn a bunch of stuff first. Like you got to be really good at reacting, DIing out on throws, air dodging from knees at like high percentages.
I would say like
pulling turnips at good times.
You know how there's a lot of matchups where you need to. I guess I would rephrase what you're saying in the sense of like, I would, like you know how most matchups it's like you need to learn what to do. I think in this matchup it's like what not to do.
That's a great way to put it.
You know?
Yeah, actually, like implementing a set of rules for yourself.
Just like, yo, don't do this, and you'll just be infinitely better at this matchup.
Yeah. That's actually.
I mean, obviously,
a fair few
you
matches
your game,
in game,
but
like
you know, I think a lot of people's game is just subtracting the stuff that they already do. That's like, you know, causing them to lose. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh. Okay. The classic up smash.
Yeah. That's that. I wanted an instant up air, but I'll take it situation. Like,
all right.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, that one was not the worst. I love getting
I feel like
they
get to counter pick stage too, because
it has to be, man.
Yeah, because this stage is not the greatest for Falcon. I know none, SCJ or Wizzy make it look flawless, but it's not. Scar, the legend, is in the building.
We love Bobby.
The legend.
I love more than anything
Scar
that he
and Topher in the building.
Oh. What's up, guys? What's up, fellas?
Congrats, Toph.
These guys, former Smash Sisters commentators themselves.
Right. The dynamic duo is in the building, bro. I feel like they have it's been a while, especially Scar. You know, I feel like people have been wanting to see Scar, but right now, Southview's like, look, you need to see this work I'm doing.
Yeah, the edge guards have been super good from them.
Down throw knee.
Oh, I love that.
I think Southview's the first box player we've had so far.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I just like had to look at that. I'm like, oh wait.
Dude, I have seen a lot of boxes already this weekend. I was over watching some doubles earlier today, and I was
the rectangle game.
I was like a quarter of the players out here. I was like, there's so many people.
Yeah,
Oh, that almost connected. That would have killed.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh. Yo, that spot dodge almost completely dodged down smash.
Right, yo.
You know you actually can. You can dodge the down smash completely.
That's like the one time where his spot dodge being insanely slow helps him, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, man, Falcon, this spot dodge is awful.
Dude, great defense by Southview there. Getting that turn up pull just barely, power shielding the knee approach.
It's just crazy to me how like you could play one character and just have two totally different maps. Like this is so different than Falco.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's night and day.
Yo, Klefki though. Yo, she like, hey, look, I know I'm down, but I'm not out.
Oh.
Uh-oh, fourth row.
Yeah, that's not quite gonna be it. This is a bit of a tough situation. Oh, the SDI on the stage.
Oh, fourth.
Oh, there we go.
I thought they were gonna grab, but okay. Southview takes it.
Yeah, grab would have been KO for sure there.
Yo,
at
I'm not gonna lie, Peach is like really good on box.
Oh my god.
I think there's some characters like Peach. I think Yoshi's really good on that. Most characters are just good. I have a frame one, although I don't like primarily use it. I had a phase where I was on it a lot. And then I stopped, and then like I was getting good at it. I was like, okay, I see why people just don't play controllers no more, man.
Yeah.
But I think like the boomer in me is still just like, nah, you gotta play a controller.
So did you pick it up with the intention of like maybe?
Oh, switching? Oh no, I picked it up with the intent of just like
understanding
messing around with it and learning how it works.
Yeah.
And like, dog, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got a frame one. Shouts to everybody working on frame ones, Greg Turbo and them. But yeah, like it's pretty good. You know what the crazy thing to me is? It's necessary, but I also think it's why the box is so good, in my opinion. The modifier.
That's
so like there's a button down there, like, so for example, like, you know how you can like in Melee, like when you use a controller, if you tap the stick, you can slowly walk. Like, you can't do that on a box because the inputs are digital.
So the modifier basically replicates the act of moving a stick dynamically.
I guess so.
So you can hit like different angles with Firefoxes.
Yeah,
and you can hit like different like how hard you're pushing the stick,
right?
Or how far you push it, basically.
Exactly.
Okay,
you couldn't do that without it. But I think that is why it's so good.
Yo, cool box right there. We got
right.
Customized with the stickers.
I think it's why it's so good because it's just it's like, oh, that's why Legends are so easy on it. You can just hit the modifier.
You just know it's gonna work.
You don't have to angle.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There are things that are hard about the box. Like for me, like DIing is hard sometimes. SDI is easy, but like normal DI was hard.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Drift is hard.
Yeah.
For me, but like grabbing's hard because you have to like blink. You have to like hit two buttons that are like far apart and like hit them twice at the same time. It's
like,
a
weird motion.
Yeah, instead of just pressing Z. But
Southview just hit the jump out before Shine on Fox.
Did they?
Yeah, that was sick. Because you're immediately grounded and actionable.
Well, we got
they hit down
this
smash
player right here is Zona, the first Fox player I think we've seen.
Yeah, it is. First
St. Louis.
We have seen some Falcos up to this point, but as far as spaces are concerned, this is the first Fox.
Have you been to St. Louis?
Yes.
I've been there once.
I have been there once as well, yeah.
Oh
my God.
Yo.
The Nair Fair up smash.
Yo.
I love that combo. One of the prettiest combos Fox can do, in my opinion.
Came out swinging.
Big time.
All right, so I think it's an even stock now. It's just 2020.
Dude, this is a crew battle right
20
here,
stocks each.
It has been so tight all the way through.
So now we got how many players left? I think 5 each, right?
Yeah. 5 players each. Getting down to the wire. I'm wondering how deep the benches go, too. I mean,
I'm waiting for our opponent. Shout out to Spinda.
I was about to say, I keep seeing Spinda coming up here. I'm wondering.
I'm like, is Spinda going to play? Because Spinda might
Spinda's like final boss.
Dude, I saw
She's
one.
Good.
I saw one Smash Sisters at Genesis, and Spinda took like 15 stocks, bro. It was 20 stocks. It was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, sometimes she just goes off.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like she's just.
I'm 0-2 against Spinda in tournament. Yeah.
She was just like four-stocking everybody. It was kind of wild.
Yeah, I think Spin to beat me at Full Bloom 3, I want to say, or 4. And then also at a Chicago tournament, I lost to Spin one time, too.
Yeah, I mean,
she's good, man.
Yeah,
she's
good. Really good.
She's a very strong player.
Yeah. So right now, the opponent has sat down, but we're not sure. Their name is Samus.
Ooh.
I hear the whoosh whoosh.
Yep. Coming through. Cranking it.
Yo, I don't know if you ever played Street Fighter 5, but when someone rage quits and disconnects, the screen goes black and it says connection on the bottom right, but the sound it goes and when Samus wave dashes, I think of that.
It
sound.
sounds like very similar. That's funny.
Yeah, but any Street Fighter people, they know what I'm talking about. Speaking of Street Fighter, I was watching the closed beta yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it just came out. Yeah, I was like, yo, that game looks crazy.
I saw Sonic Fox tweet some positive things about it.
Yeah,
I haven't had a chance to watch or obviously not.
Dude, it looks
look
nice.
Into it at all, really.
Like
but
aesthetically, I guess. Like I don't know about the gameplay, obviously, but like it looks nice.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know.
Every time a new Street Fighter comes out, I always check it out.
6, I'm hoping 6 is the one, bro.
Yeah.
5 had, man.
I mean,
as a Street, as a part-time Street Fighter, as a Street Fighter casual, it was tough going from that to 4. But I mean, 5 is still cool. I think 5 ended on a good note.
Ooh, we have a local player. We have a local player.
Oh,
first one from Michigan.
Right?
Jasper the Samus.
No,
Actually,
there was a player earlier. I think the first player, Jaywalk, she is from Michigan.
Oh, is she from Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Jasper.
Did not mean to misrepresent.
Nah, you good?
Ooh, little missile grab setup.
Mid-breast representation.
Yup.
Okay. Yo, full 4 stocks apiece too, so they just actually playing a match.
This is a proper game.
That's that Samus, man. Okay, that's how you know Jasper out here. That was godlike. But when you use the invincibility to fair the Fox's up B and then forward smash after,
man. I mean, Zona looked so good in that that first stock. We only saw 1 stock in that first game.
Yeah,
but she looked strong. Oh my gosh.
Right? I feel like Zona, just off of her tech skill, it just looks like she's like unfamiliar with this matchup.
And this is a matchup.
Yo,
the most that was like I think 12 gold. Right. That was so many. Extremely glinted.
Like, yo.
Yeah, like Fox does not usually need to change game plan much matchup to matchup, but against Samus, that's a matchup Fox actually does need to know. And,
yeah, I think
kind of
Samus
change what you do.
It's a specialty matchup in particular because, like, a lot of Fox matchups you can get a lot off grab.
It's not happening.
You can't really get nothing off grab in this matchup.
No, yeah.
So I think it throws a lot of Foxes off, and then just her CC timing is a lot different. And I think how Samus CCs too. It's not like say like Falco or Peach, they CC you into like a lot of hits or a combo or grab even. Samus CCs you, it's just one big hit, you're off stage, like what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I just think that's very like daunting if you're not familiar with it.
That's true.
As a person who is, I've put a lot of hours versus characters just in my life, and
oh my,
I can see why people are so unfamiliar with this character when they go against it. Because like if you don't play against this stuff regularly, it is very foreign.
Yeah.
Because like just conceptually, Samus as a character, I think the tools that you need to beat her are like not common in general. But that being said, I think this character sucks when you know what you're doing.
I would say I don't think Samus sucks, but I think she's extremely exploitable.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If you know
that's a better way, because Samus still has good stuff and good tools, and obviously if the player is good, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But like her resources are finite in my opinion. Once compared to fighting Fox.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
Jasper, she's doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, she's picked her spots really well, and she's not like going just spamming wave dash back. She's really particularly picking out her points where she wants to actually hit it.
Using bombs a lot too, which is very like almost kind of old school, but like adding like a new kick to it.
Yeah, I love bombing. I think it's so difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially because you can fade in and out of it after the initial bop.
Arizona kind of figuring it out now.
Yeah, she actually did start down pretty significantly.
Like 2 stocks, right?
Was it 2 full stocks?
I can't remember.
It was at least a ton of percent.
Yeah,
if it was not 2 stocks, it was
it was like a stock and a half.
It was significant, and she's done a really good job bringing this back.
That's the way.
Dude, yep.
Yo, sometimes you just gotta do it. Oh, okay. I love seeing Samus just threaten top platform.
Oh my!
That's hard, yeah.
Dude,
her ledge dash
go to
is
center
hard.
stage.
Yeah,
Get away.
Her
Zona.
ledge dash, okay, so I was going back and forth with SFAT.
Shout out Zach again.
This was recent, actually. This was like a couple weeks ago. He doesn't like, because I'll back air him when he ledge dashes.
Yeah.
He's like, you just got to respect my ledge dashes because, you know, at the top level, it's,
I'm gonna hit it.
I'm going to hit it, but I'm like, bro, I'm hitting. So, like, I feel like you got to make me earn that.
Yeah,
right?
that's
like,
true.
What she's doing, you got it. You know?
Yeah.
But, like, if you can't
I'm
do
going
that,
center stage.
I'm going to hit you.
Well,
you know?
on that last stock, she made the adjustment. She actually stood just slightly farther back.
Right.
Zona went for the same ledge dash up smash and ate a charge shot for the stock.
Right.
But
Ooh.
Jasper still has a bit of catching
Jasper
up to
still
do.
can, especially, okay, Samus in the corner. Quite, yeah, the down tilt. Is that it?
Oh my gosh.
The land of dreams.
The fact that we were even considering that might be it.
Right.
Fox, man.
Sometimes, in this case, down tilt is better than down smash, in my opinion. It's less committal.
So you can get like a direct follow-up instead of setting up an edge
you get a follow-up
guard.
and it's less committal. So if you miss, if you whiff, you won't die. Oh, wait.
Oh, and that gave stage position too.
No!
Oh,
see? That's what I was talking about. But she's been hitting them ledge dashes the entire game.
Dude. 12-plus Galint nonstop. You will not see her with less than that.
I agree with him in the sense of you respect those. But if you was Octagon on stage, bro, I'm clipping that.
I think after you get hit by number 2, you start respecting.
Yeah, you got to respect.
And I mean, Jasper made the adjustment at first, but that was a situation too where we were talking about earlier how like if Fox could snap to ledge and immediately ledge dash.
Yeah.
It wasn't like tech snap to ledge, but it was like hit ledge, boom, immediately ledge dash.
Right.
Jasper wasn't ready with the positioning, and you just against the modern Fox player, you have to be ready immediately when they hit that ledge because they can just pop right off, and they all of a sudden Fox has got a nair coming at you,
and you got to space back too, because like you could tell Jasper she was charging it.
Yeah.
Like, and she was too close, so she thought, okay, even with the Gallant, I can have enough pushback, but like. Nah, like Foxes are getting those 12 Galints and they're like all the way. They're like halfway on the stage at that point. It's looking like Luigi now. I'm like, yo, these Foxes are getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, she might have had a 14 Galint in there somewhere.
Like,
she was hitting some gnarly numbers.
Yo.
It was pretty crazy.
It's like, yo, the controller got to be fobbed out, bro. Like, her ledge dashes were so
Those magnets are doing work. They're putting in overtime.
Right? Best ledge dashes I've seen all week, man. I played a lot of people in unranked, and they was not hitting those.
No way. I'm not hitting those.
Nah, me neither, bro.
No way.
If the world's on the, universe on the line, and I got to hit a ledge dash to save us all, it might be over, yo. I'm just saying, right now.
I'm saying my last
say your last goodbyes.
Yeah, exactly.
But with Zona, we might. Well, I think we have a chance.
Yeah, I think she's who I'm picking for
for
ledge
sure.
dashes for the world. This is such a funny question too. I've heard it asked a bunch of times.
Who would you pick
who are you
to save
picking
the
for the
world?
ledge dashes? People are like, would you pick Armada? Would you pick Levin? Nah, I'm going with Zona.
Who's okay?
I'm going with Zona for the ledge dashes.
Who's the GOAT ledge dasher? Who's
Zona.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? What the hell?
Okay, I got a couple people.
I don't know.
I got Leffen.
Yeah.
Leffen be hitting them.
Leffen's up there.
Magi, insane.
Really?
She is insane.
Okay. All right.
I was wondering if she is in this, but Magi, insane off the ledge dash.
Yep.
And Squid.
Oh yeah,
and my boy Trap Lord. Trap Lord, every time, instant ledge dash up tilt. I'm like, yo, like what? Like how?
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we
got
got
climbers.
Fox Ices, yo.
My goodness.
Kezup from Florida, yo.
Kezup actually a pretty strong player from Florida.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, and showing it.
That was so fast.
Yep. Keeping the crew battle even.
I'm impressed with Zona, bro. Her Fox is godly.
Yeah.
Like definitely a godlike.
I mean, it's not only that she was like mad technical and like really fast off the ledge and stuff. Yo, what's up, Max? Shout out, Max.
Yeah.
But also she like was patient and was like picking her spates against Jasper.
Yeah, for sure.
She got caught a couple times on approaching with like wave dashes back, but that's just gonna happen. It's Fox against Samus. She was a really strong player.
Yeah, I think Zona versus Jasper to me was like the best match we had.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. Definitely.
There's some pretty good ones. Influenza going off of Falcon. I'm just like, yo, what?
That was fun.
Where did this come from?
Yeah. A lot of knees.
But let's see Kezup's next opponent. Don't know where they're from. Yeah,
I
man,
mean, we got an ice climber.
It's been a good time.
Imagine
we got
might have a
you know,
peach going
Smash
in.
Sisters crew battle. We are 16 stocks in, four players left of a 9-versus-9 crew battle. That's such a unique number.
Yeah,
I would think they would find 2 more people.
I was gonna say we're
right?
yeah, just make it a little more
Just
even.
make it 10 more 10.
Call it 40.
But yeah, it's been a fun block for sure. Just commentating this. We got Nat from Michigan, Fox player from Michigan. Okay,
All right.
got a lot of Michigan in the building, obviously.
Yep.
It's a Michigan event.
Definitely. So yeah, I was thinking that if they had a peach in the holster, we might see the peach Ices matchup, but they may not have a peach ready to counterpick.
Yeah,
as it is a Fox. Very interesting.
You know, it's always with Fox players in this matchup. It's always Sheik players too. You just never like the pocket peach just always is there, right? Like
yeah,
it always looks like you never know. It's like, oh, okay, is this the moment where it comes out? But I guess not.
And wobbling's banned now too, so that pocket counterpick becomes even stronger.
You know what's funny is even if wobbling were legal, it would still be banned at this tournament.
You're
because
right.
Juggle Guy hates it.
And he always has.
He always banned it.
He has always hated wobbling.
He never switched up his stance, bro.
He unbanned it, but he still. You know why he unbanned it? It was because he was like, yeah, my region is just not going to get the proper practice they need against.
Yeah, oh yeah,
because they were at that point they were the holdout. They were the last region to unban it.
That's how you know. He's like, I only unbanned it for the greater good of my scene because they can't be losing to it. But otherwise, I remember talking to him about it one time. He was like, yeah, I can't stand it. He's like,
Rob is a champion hater when it comes to wobbling, dude.
I respect it though because he's just like unapologetic about it. He's not caring. There's a lot of people who are pro wobbling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like if there was like a politics in Smash, I feel like
that'd be a divisive issue.
Yeah, that's like wobbling. What's another thing like that gets real political? Like a band's best of fives.
Yeah, that's a good one. Timer.
The timer.
Yep.
Yep.
Frozen
Timeouts.
Puff yeah,
stalling.
dude. Puff stalling. Actually, that might be the biggest one.
Right.
It didn't.
Bro,
in today's
I've seen
discussion.
some heated arguments over that. Bro, just over like timeouts discussions. I've heard Violence's take is that he thinks Puff should lose all timeouts.
I've heard that one a lot,
then,
actually.
Dude, people, the debates, the discourse be going crazy. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm watching CNN or something, bro. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, we need to anchor on the twos. Try to tell everybody about it.
Like, what?
Oh, that air dodge was so good.
That was crazy.
Oh, man.
Keza doing a good job, though, I must say. Oh, Nana just, yo.
Whoa, what a save.
Right?
Hello? I was about to say, that was almost the second time that Nana just
3,
threw it
right?
away. Right now?
Like,
no, it changes.
Oh, it changes. So
based on
damage?
Based on, the main climber's percentage.
Oh, Nana gets
Or
smarter?
maybe based on Nana's percentage. It's based on one of their percentages.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's Nana's percentage.
Because I thought it was always base 3, but I don't know.
It might start at 3. I don't know what it starts at. But, yeah,
right now,
as Nana's percent goes up.
She's trying to bring this back. Ooh,
oh.
I think she should have shined there again.
Yeah, instead of going for the nair.
Yeah, there you go. Drill is really good versus character too.
Yeah.
Drill might be the one. Drill just invalidates mid-tiers, bro.
It's just ridiculous. The move is so good.
It's so good.
Ooh, I love back throw there, actually. Nana can't do anything off that.
Oh, yo, Nat is moving.
Wait, hold on. Those jabs were actually so good. It's like minimal commit to keep main climber out while you're...
That was a nice fair by Keza. Wait. Missed it. Icy's grab range is so bad.
It's bad.
She was like right there. It just whipped. Yeah. I'm like, yo, man, any other character would have got that.
It didn't even look like it was about to
Right.
hit,
That wasn't a bad grab attempt, I feel like. Okay.
Nat's doing super good job against the Pope.
Back throw.
Ill-advised.
Oh,
whoa.
No, grab again.
Oh, my God. It DI'd it in. That's so scary. Could have gotten hit straight up off that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, the second hit. Okay.
I'm surprised that up air actually connected.
Deep breaths. Yo, this crew battle is insanely close. And as I say that, Keza uses that low percent CC. You can't go wrong with one attempt, you know?
Yeah, I don't know about it. I think Nat went for the rising drill right there. Maybe trying to land on the side plat and just missed it to get the Nana follow-up. But hell of a good game there.
Oh, yeah.
Took all 3 stocks off Keza. And Keza, very strong player, who I thought another player who might be able to go on a run, especially when you have a character like Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
That some people might not be prepared for. Bro, they don't have the counter.
Okay, so hear me out. You know, there was a phase. Remember the wobbling era, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was practicing for ICs, warming up against ICs, and it just like ICs as a character just like vanished.
Yeah.
Let's be real, a lot of the people who wobbled, they stopped playing. But even with that in mind, people just stopped. On top of that, they stopped respecting the character, I feel like.
Yeah.
And people just don't practice versus ICs no more. So then, you know, all the ICs that do play, no one ever wants to play them until it's tournament time. And then, you know, you see people like Slug just destroying them, and then they're like, oh, man, I need to play against Ice Climbers. And what I think wobbling did, too, I mean, obviously, it changed ICs as a character. Just getting rid of that alone.
Yeah.
So I feel like, at least from my experience and observation, when I watch Ice Climber players, I feel like they're way more creative now. Not to say that they weren't prior, but knowing that they can't, like,
they're like
get the grab, they have to just do things that are just out of the ordinary. So every time I watch an ICs player now, they're always doing something crazy. I'm just like, yo, that
they're all
works.
nuts at this point.
Yeah, you know, and on top of just people just not being familiar with them.
I mean, I feel like we'll probably see a little revival of the Ice Climbers as of late. You mentioned Slug.
Yeah.
Lunar Dusk, another very strong Ice Climbers
really
player
good.
who's been getting some
Montreal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting some good results.
Speaking of ICs, we got an IC ditto.
Hey, well, I was just saying it's the revival, and we got 2 of them on right now.
They have been coming back. I always feel like characters are like economies, low key. Like, you know, you got some are in uphill, some are in a recession, and I feel like ICs, especially 2021, they were like in a little recession, but they've been coming back. This matchup is hilarious to me, bro.
Dude, like, also, look, the climbers are the same color, too.
Right.
The backup climbers.
Right. Oh, my. Yo.
Bro, what
is happening? Sometimes it's so confusing that I don't know, like, who's who. I'm like, yo, is it 4 people playing?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I heard this matchup is, like, a lot of, like, this is what Nintendo was telling, like, briefly, vaguely, Nintendo don't mind butcher this, but he was saying, like, yeah, with this matchup, a lot of times you got to go for back throw. You just grab, back throw, and then try to down smash to kill Nana as quick as you can, and then you can kind of play neutral a little bit better.
Okay,
but
I see.
Mind you, I don't think I've ever played this matchup in my life.
No,
I actually don't think I've ever played this matchup ever. But when I've watched it, like when he told me that, I'm like, oh, okay, because then I start seeing it more in the ditto. Like, they would go for the back throw, then down smash to hit one off, and then try to play neutral a little bit more.
I mean, that makes sense because down smash has a really high base knockback, and it has a good knockback angle, too, or low knockback angle.
Right.
So that is a great way to just take an early Nana stock.
Yeah, especially with back throw. I feel like back throw, what's cool about ICs is you still, like one climber is going to be in front of 2, right? And you're like 2 ice climbers will be in between the ones that are divided.
Like, it doesn't matter which ice climber you grab because you're splitting them up.
Right.
Yeah,
which is huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alice takes it. I know we were over here talking about icy dittos, but
she did drop a stock.
Her opponent was yet to be named. We will find out in a second. I like her beanie. That beanie's fire.
Yeah, that is fire. This outfit is fire. I'm not gonna lie. The whole thing is coming together.
The drip been crazy.
People coming out for Big House.
Right?
Dude. You gotta look good. I got my frog shirt on.
Right. I'm looking mad regular right now, man. I gotta step my drip up. I realize now that, you know, the Smashers are getting in that fashion wave lately. You know,
a little bit.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We saw Panda with that ad, like a clothing line down there. Like, you know, I'm like, okay. I'm seeing TK commercials, man. Like, yo, we done moved up in the world. You know,
start marketing to non-gamers.
Right. All right, so
so we've got Frigid.
Oh man, I almost butchered that.
Yeah, she's a Falcon from Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
my
just
goodness.
Off the rip.
Oh my goodness.
Just and you get a stomp. And you get a stomp.
Frigid actually PR'd in Indiana.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Long-time Falcon player.
Okay, so how does Midwest normally do, like, and I'm asking because obviously you're from here.
Yeah, I mean, I still count myself
do y'all do just like city PRs or state PRs?
I mean, Chicago has always done the Chicago PR, and then there's been like a downstate Illinois.
Oh,
because
okay.
there's
like
Illinois is
Champaign
kind of
too,
like
right?
split. Yeah, it's
right,
like Champaign and Chicago.
Okay, for sure.
But
so
a lot of the
based off,
Midwestern
like,
states do just state PRs.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, like Indiana does a state PR. There's also college PRs, but a lot of the Midwestern small scenes are just school scenes.
Right.
So it's
right,
like you'll have a school PR and then the state PR.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm like, oh, ain't no way we can do a state PR in California.
No way. Yeah,
Like,
California is a
break
country,
it.
bro.
We have-
California is a country.
right?
Come on, let's be real.
We have to break it up in two, and even then, it's still like huge.
Yeah,
Like NorCal, SoCal. Because I think just being in those areas, I'm like, how does this normally work? Because we don't have technically a state PR. We just have like two, like, because even within like NorCal, SoCal, there's like two subregions, like LA area, San Diego area.
Yeah, it's true.
And you got Bay Area,
And they're like
Sacramento.
3 hours away apart just themselves.
Right, like
Yeah,
San
they're
Diego
so far, dude.
and LA are like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
San Francisco and Sac are 2 hours, and they're like in the same region. All right, but
Whoa.
right now, Frigid,
That was a weird trade.
pretty nice right now.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
gonna
looking
say,
clean.
right?
I
This
mean,
is a good counter pick. I like picking. Falcon's character is. His character beats Icy's harder than Peach, I think.
Joe, did you see the side plat slide off and do immediate air dodge back
Right.
up onto plat? That was really good
Right.
defensive play. That is so sad.
I don't know. It's just something hilarious. Watch it just. Or that skins Nana. Just watching Nana slowly just fall to her
Just
death.
floating. Oh my God, these stomps.
It's like when you ever see when DK misses his up B, and he has his hands on his head and he's just going down like that.
Alex,
oh, yo, that shit is hilarious.
he's just
yo.
like, no. The
oh man.
Ooh, missed the fast fall
Okay.
on that. But still, I mean, man, making it look really tough for Alice right now.
Knees, more knees. I feel like up air knee
Nice
will
mix
just do
up.
it. Yeah, this is looking pretty tough. This is huge because, you know.
This is the first time we're seeing like a significant break in the
Right,
stocks.
this
for
late
like
in the crew battle,
yes,
too.
yes. Yeah, that's big.
So Alice, I mean, wait, I think it's 8 for crew A, right?
Yeah, should be down to 8.
Yeah,
versus,
8
versus
to
11.
8 to 11, yeah.
Damn. Fun
So-
fact, Frigid beat me at the first ever, what was that tournament series called? Oh my God, I've completely forgotten it.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's the old, Rubicon. The old Chicago Rubicon monthlies.
Rubicon,
First
yeah.
ever Rubicon monthly, I lost to Frigid. And I didn't know who she was at that point, and I was like, so mad. I was salty.
Hey, it'd be like that.
And then
bro. I done had
at
it
Full
off
Bloom
there.
2, when
Yeah.
I made my deepest ever run at a regional and got 17th.
Let's go.
I got the revenge and I won in bracket.
Dude,
So
that's
I
the
think
best.
that we're 1-1 lifetime. I can't remember us ever playing. But those matches are literally like 6 years old at this
Yeah,
point.
it'd be like that, bro.
It's been a while.
I got some war stories, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the clip, you
Dude,
know?
I mean,
some
hey,
crazy stuff.
it's fun when you bump into somebody you haven't played in a long time.
Yeah, it's good too when you see somebody like, especially like when you played back then and like watching them like do good, you know?
Yeah.
Like I when I watched Spark, right? And man, me and him had some classics back in the day.
Oh yeah.
We had some classics. You know, I had my fair share. I'm not gonna lie. I
You're in
packed
there.
Spark up a couple times,
Yup,
right?
yup.
But it's cool to see like when I watch him like playing against like he's just like a pro at this point, and it's just like damn, you know, like came a long way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he's good.
we went from like playing, you know, in some, you know, dungeon in San Jose to like
The dungeon locals, everybody's got 'em.
Right,
Everybody's
to
been
just
to 'em.
like, you know, just you on a big stage. I always think it's flattering to, you know, it's cool to watch people that you had just like good sets. Even I wouldn't even call them rivalries, but just like like yeah, like you said, we went 1-1 like 5 years ago. It's cool to see, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Down
So-
smash,
so
ooh, nice tech.
We have another Ice Climbers player.
Oh, MOF, yeah,
Yep.
yo, she's really good.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Frigid showed, like, she really knew the matchup in that last game.
And MOF
really good
also
stomp
from
spacing.
Florida. Is it MOF or Marth?
I'm not sure. It's all capital letters, so it could be either one.
Yo. Yeah, this is.
Oh, I love the handoff. I think.
Hey, yo, Frigid really got back-to-back Ices in a crew battle.
Dude,
That's
yeah, I know, right? Like, how often are we going to get that?
looking good. MOF looking nice.
Yeah, 2 quick ones. Banana stock.
Frigid kick.
Gone.
Oh, that's tough.
Man. That's the risk you take.
Yeah,
that's the risk you take.
That's huge, though. That's a deal breaker.
And that's because I believe that was special fall for Nana.
Yo.
Oh, the regrab? Hello? What? I've never seen that in my life. But okay, bro. Sign me up for the Ice Climbers Metafy course that MLF is teaching, dude. What the hell?
I'm telling you, bro. Remember I was saying how I just feel like now they just like ICs were not doing that in 2019, bro.
You're not wrong.
They just be doing stuff now. I'm like, yo, like I've never seen like such a 180 in playstyle between like people who main this character.
Yeah, dude. But still though, if Fridge is able to get, that is another stock, and that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, because Marth came out the gate with a really big.
Assuming Fridge is gonna lose this right here, this helps the person coming in just huge, right?
Yeah,
now we gotta take 2 stocks versus 4, right?
Yeah.
So
that's big. I think
MLF though still looking good, but
yeah, it's not gonna be.
I'm assuming it's gonna get harder. So whoever the next opponent is, it's gonna be tough. Let's go. So MLF leaves the stage 2. Hopefully
a little bit of a team chatter, trying to talk it over,
trying to figure this out, trying to strategize.
Yep. Always one of my favorite parts of the regional crew battles actually has been the strategizing, like.
Oh, yeah.
Like in between, and then you talk to the players afterwards, and they're always like, "This is what I wanted to do." And the team captain was
speaking of Big House, man. You know we talk about Big House stories, man. Yeah. This is where that crew battle happened.
Which one?
Where Dewan lost to Kage.
Oh,
dude. Okay, I was in that crew battle.
That Big House 5, right? Is that Big House 5?
Yeah, that was 5. That was 5. So
I think Canada won that crew battle, right?
Yeah, that was okay. So me and Zach set him up with the alley-oop.
Yeah.
We both took like 6 stocks or something. Yeah. We're like, look, bro, all you got to do is just beat Kage.
Was that a 5v5 or 4v4?
I think it was 5. I think
it was 5v5.
I think it was
might have been 4v4.
Me, Zach, Dewan, Ladandis?
Yeah, that would have been Ladandis then.
Pew Pew didn't play in that crew battle, which was huge. I think we would have just won outright if Kevin was in that crew battle.
Yeah, you're right.
He wasn't there.
He was like a top 15 player at that time.
Yeah. I think we would have won that outright. But even without Kevin, I'm like, okay, you know, we can still win.
Yeah.
We can just we just got to get past None, right? Because None was like the guy. And SFAT,
and he did well against him,
He did work on None. And we set it up to where all Dewan had to do.
Well, because Canada still had KK at that point, right? Wasn't Kirby Kaze on the crew?
I think he might have, but no.
They had
a Marth, they had Ryan Ford.
They had Quaff. Who was the Marth?
No, it was
wasn't
Quaff. It was another.
It was different West Coast Marth, right?
It
was a West Coast Canadian.
Yeah,
Marth.
because I beat Ryan Ford and then I took 2 stocks off that Marth.
Who was that?
And that was huge because I was like, okay.
Was it Bam?
No, it wasn't Bam. No, it wasn't Quaff either, Bill. Shout out to Quaff.
Or was it the Montreal Marth?
I can't.
What's that guy's name? Oh, no, I'm thinking of a Peach player.
So
no, I'm thinking of a Peach player.
Yeah. Anyway,
we digress.
Dewan goes in there. I think Zach took a stock off Kage. So Kage had 3 stocks.
It was 3 stocks. I remember
and we're
that.
Like, okay, Sheik, Gannon, 4-3. It's wraps. We got it. He fucking lost, dude. And
please, everyone at home listening right now, please make a point sometime today of going and watching that crew battle.
Oh, no, you got to watch that. That crew battle's fire. You know what? We did that with Dewan again. We gave him another alley-oop and he fumbled. So this was, this music kind of loud. Okay, apparently, before I tell this story, we got to go on a break. No. Oh, actually, instead of Big House, let's get into these ads, okay? Oh, yeah, let's get into some ads, man. We got Grubhub in the building, bro. You know what? I was actually thinking about how I was going to order food, like no cap. And so I'm definitely about to use this code.
You got a little code right here.
Right? Man. Use the code ALTPANDA to get you something at Grubhub, man. Shout out to Grubhub. I feel like I need to use Grubhub more. I be Uber Eats, DoorDash, but
yeah,
it's like a lot of apps that you could just order food with nowadays, bro.
Now that we're thinking
you ever heard of the app? There's one called Caviar. I ordered on that one once.
No,
it was okay.
All right.
But yeah, man. If your order's 15 or more, you save $5, man. Alt Panda.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Offer available until October 31st.
Yeah, till Halloween. You got a while too. So.
Oh, and for new diners only.
Yep.
New account, baby.
Yep. I think I have an old Grubhub account.
I don't think I've used my Grubhub account.
Okay, look at this. You are here.
Oh,
look at the calendar,
yo,
bro.
This is a hype.
Look at the calendar. And then they got everybody who qualified. Yo, shout out to Panda, bro, going off.
Yep.
So we got this tournament. And then remember I told you how all these tournaments saving Mr. Lombardi.
You queued us up for
DreamHack
this.
Atlanta, I might pull up. I might be at DreamHack Atlanta. I'm not going to lie. And then we got the finale the week before Christmas, December 16th through 18th. I'm telling you, man.
That's going to be huge.
It's literally from now until that final is just majors.
And look at some of the names that have qualified already, too.
Right.
Magi, Chem, Hungrybox, J-Mook, Wizrobe. Dude, Wizrobe qualified?
Yep. Smash
He's gone to like 2 tournaments. What
he
the hell?
won. That one.
Oh, because he won.
He won.
He's so smart.
Yeah.
He's got it all figured out.
Meds, Mango, AMSA, and S5.
Damn, that is stacked.
That's
Dude,
stacked.
and I got to tell you, I'm so excited to be seeing more AMSA. He's in Canada now.
Yeah.
He's around.
Right? He's in Vancouver, though, right?
Yeah, I believe he's on the West Coast.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, man, that'd be cool. You just see him. But,
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, man. We got so many majors, man.
Dude, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
But yeah, let me get back to this crew battle story. So we had this one crew battle, right? This was an old tournament that JB hosted back in the day. Shout out to JB, that's my guy.
Beatbox.
Yeah,
right?
just Beatbox,
Yep.
DVC Rec Room.
Yep.
Oh
yeah.
So
the YouTube channel.
Yep. So we he has a tournament, right? We do crew battles. This crew that they had was like the Monstars, bro. It was Hacks, J-Man.
This is like what year?
This is like 2009.
Yeah, so we're talking top 10 players.
Yeah.
We're talking
Hacks,
top 5 players.
J-Man, Hungrybox.
That is the Monstars.
Somebody else and Daryl. And you know, so we gave Daryl a lot of stuff for this because I asked him, I was like, because it was like a sign-up crew, like, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, you trying to do crews? He was like, nah, man, I'm not doing crews. And then we look at the list of who we got to play, and he's on the other crew. And we're like, yo, like, what?
That
you like, what? You joined the ops?
He's
like,
doing one
what?
of these. He's doing one of these in the
right.
back. He's like,
So our crew was me, Alan, Dewan,
shout out Alan, man.
MacD, and Replicate. That was supposed to be Daryl.
That's a pretty good crew.
But Replicate was like, oh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're playing the Monstars, right? We're like not supposed to win this at all.
Right.
Oh, no, their crew didn't have hacks. It was Swift Base.
Still super good
it was Swift Base,
yeah.
J-Man, Hungrybox, West Balls. That's who it was. West Balls and Daryl.
Gotcha.
That was their 5.
That's the Monstars.
That is the Monstars, right?
You're right.
So
you are right.
Alan goes up against Swift Base, by the way, not the Pikachu player.
Yeah.
Old school player,
Yes.
Swift Base. Swift Base goes in.
Marth Fox.
3 stocks Alan. We're like, okay, yeah, it's over. We're gonna
Yeah, that's tough.
Right?
You don't want to start off like
and
that.
Then, MacD brings it back a little bit, but
Okay.
you know, not. Oh, okay. Oh, well, never mind. The story will not continue. We got to wrap it up. We got a schedule to keep. Until next time, Webbs, man, it was a pleasure.
Save it. Keep that one in the holster.
I will keep it in the holster.
We'll talk more. We'll talk more smack on Dewan later.
For sure. Until next time, you guys take care. Much love, and you guys be safe out there. Have a good one. Peace.